Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Good morning. 7:32 in the AM. 74 degrees. Actually, good sleeping weather overnight once it got to be about 3 in the morning and things cooled down. Very comfortable. What do we got? Gas at the Exxon is $2.48 a gallon. They used to be a lot higher because it was the only gas station rate in this general area. Now they built one behind us down on Market, and they have this one coming up on the right, which is a big old Valero. See how much their gas is this morning. $2.47. That's for and then $2.37 it says if you have the Easy Pay. I don't have Easy Pay. I don't know what that is. I will have to Google that. I don't know if it's for that specific company or if it works in multiple areas. We're on 188. I just got a message from my friend Sharon. Sharon was kind enough to do my laundry yet again, and she's going to come to Rockport today and drop it off. I was going to go get it, but she wanted to come to Rockport anyway to go to the Walmart. Aren't you happy I'm discussing your business with everyone, Sharon? We're going to make a right on 1781. 1781's a cool little road, kind of winds all over the place. Loose gravel. Looks like they've done some work here, huh? Speed limit 55 miles an hour. Wow. Scaring the little birdies off. Yep, I know. What did the big chimney say to the little chimney? What did the big chimney say to the little chimney? You're too young to smoke. You're too young to smoke. I got up about an hour or so ago and answered all my comments that kind of pile up overnight, and did a few things. I haven't shaved yet, and I haven't taken medication yet. Kind of just wanted to go for a ride and clear my head and take little sips of my ice cold delicious Monster. Maybe I'll make myself a little cold coffee in a little bit. I think I'm going to spend most of the day at Rockport Beach, working on the back of my truck. Probably do a little reading. It'll be a good day, right? It is beautiful out. I need to park along the water somewhere so I can keep an eye on everything. Everything. Do you like that lead in? Everything gonna be alright this morning. Oh yeah. Woo! I do like to start my day off with a morning drive. Kind of my little wake up routine. And after spending a night in the heat, it's nice to have that ice cold drink. I already had some warm water. I'm going 45. I feel like that's plenty fast on this road. I think I'd be hanging on if I was doing 55 miles an hour. I think the sun comes up around 6:30 now. If the sun didn't come up, I think I could sleep for like days. But when I start to see that little bit of color in the sky, I know it's time to wake up. Just to give you an idea where we're at. There's Hoops. Yeah, I don't think they're in business anymore. Which is a shame, because I really like that place. They had good food there and really nice people. Sorry, we're going into the sun, guys. Sorry about that. We got to go up to this road, make a left, and then we'll be okay again. That sun's pretty high for 7:37 in the morning. If I was living in a stick and brick house, I wonder how late I would sleep. My last 2 bedrooms had blackout curtains. I could probably sleep away most of the day, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Just saying sticks and bricks reminds me of the story of the 3 little pigs. Big bad wolf can't blow over a truck. We're making a left here, guys. That'll get us out of the sunshine. Well, you guys are going to be shocked. They postponed the opening ceremonies for the new bridge in Corpus Christi. Surprise, surprise. It's not going to be ready for June. Take as long as you want, boys. Just make sure we can drive across it when you're done with it. They've already started painting lines on it. I've seen that, and for lanes. But there's just such a network of feeder roads involved, not just the bridge, but it's bringing you to a new part of Corpus. Here's a very nice church here. I think this is where my friend Edie goes to church. Good morning, Edie. Isaiah 61:11. What's Isaiah 61:11? Sunday service 10:30. God brings righteousness into full bloom. There you go. I like that. Holy Cross Lutheran Church. We've driven back here before. There's the sun again, kids. This was like a little remembrance walkway, right? Serenity Garden Welcome Center. That is very pretty. Look at that. Little winding pathway with benches. And then they got a playground here for the kids. Edie, I can see you on that blue thing with the big spring on it, riding it up and down. Playground safety. I don't know what they got. Picnic tables. Very nice. Very well maintained property. Serenity Garden. I like that. I like that. Over the years, we've gone down every one of these roads. That's something I haven't gotten to say in a long time. I ain't never been down this road before. I think we covered all the local roads. There's the KOA right there. They got their gates closed. No boondocking with Dennis. No dogs allowed. Lots of businesses springing up everywhere. It's okay. While I was driving to the car wash this morning, I went to the car wash. That's what I did this morning. I passed Spaceman. Good morning, Spaceman. If you guys remember Spaceman, we only got 50 miles left on our tank, guys. It's nice when you hear a warning like that and it's just telling you how much gas you have left. I'll stop and get gas on the way back to Rockport Beach. Probably going to be in the sun again. These roads go all over the place. Well, when you get this view view right into the sun. Looks like I need to clean my windshield again. It's been 3 or 4 days, so I'm due. I know. Excuse me. Who earns a living by driving their customers away? Who earns a living by driving their customers away? That's an easy one. Taxi cab driver. I guess you can update that with Uber and Lyft too. That would be a good day. Beautiful fence. I bet you that costs some money just to put in a standard fence nowadays. I see some birds up ahead. Laughing gulls. Sorry I slowed down. That wasn't Kevin. One of his hoodlum cousins. I think that was Joshua. I can't believe that this road faces the same way as some of the other roads. Did you ever do that? You think your body's telling you you're going south, but you're actually going north? It's so hard around here because we're south of Houston, but we're actually southwest of Houston because of the way the coast is. And I used to be really good at knowing whether I was going north or south. I would say right now we're going northwest from where the sun is. And once it gets up high, then we're all on our own. None of us are going to know what's going on. Oh, guys, that driving video I did 2 days ago. They're all driving videos, Dennis. Yeah, I know. Where we saw the baby alligator at the very end. A couple people pointed out to me, and then I went back and zoomed in when I was to rewatch it. That little baby alligator was chewing on a bird. Remember, I kept saying I can't tell if that's a bird or a baby alligator. It was both. It was both. The baby alligator having a meal. I think Murph Park is right up here, or did we pass it? No, it's right up here. I think it's right up here. I feel like Murph Park is right here. Yep. Okay. What we got in the road? Turtle? Okay. We don't want to go, Mr. Turtle. Go. Now, go, Mr. Turtle. In my normal days, I would hop out and pick them up and put them on the side of the road. But now I need to get a walker out to do that, and someone else is going to come along and squish him. Mr. Turtle, you know, he's probably just taking in the heat of the sun. We're going to go around him. I'm going to go behind him to try to scare him into the same way. We don't want to scare him, so there he goes, guys. He's going. Driving by was a little nudge he needed to get off the road. We'll see if he's still there when we get back, when we turn around. This is Gord Murph Park, right on Copano Bay. And they do have alligator warning signs up here. Is anyone down the little chute there? Nope, we can go down this little chute. We can go down this little chute and give you a nice water view of beautiful Copano Bay. Ooh, I didn't like that bump at all. There's some picnic tables here. Wow, there is a truck on the left down there. So I don't even know how he would have to drive through the park. I would think they would frown on that. But maybe that's what they do here, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen an alligator over here, but I'm sure there are occasionally alligators over here. Especially during a drought, they will go into the salt water. Ain't that pretty? Pretty trees, live oaks. Why would someone drive their truck down there? Yeah, there's another warning alligator sign. Let's see if we can back up without hitting anything. That's always a bonus. Using my side mirrors, using my backup camera. No gators. No gators, lots of turtles. There's a porta potty. Lit up, door open. Anyone? Anyone? I remember once over on FM 3036. I was driving somewhere on the other side of the road. There was about, I want to say 8 or 10 turtles crossing the road. And that turtle turned around and started going the other way. Don't hit the turtle. They didn't hit the turtle. Okay. He turned around and went the other way. He's a little confused. Mr. Turtle, you're on your own today, buddy. Sorry. My picking turtles up off the road days are unfortunately behind me. I could take a stick and shoot you across the road if you want. But I went and did whatever I had to do and drove back about 10 minutes later, and you just saw all smashed turtles in the road. I could see if it was one or two, someone did it by accident, but someone or multiple people went out of their way to run over turtles, which I don't understand. But I said it before, I'll say it again. People, not a fan. That's a beautiful house up there. 77 degrees, guys. That sun's having an effect. Who knew? Who knew when the sun comes up it would get warmer? I like how every once in a while in the winter you get one of those days where when the sun comes up the temperature starts to drop. That's always an odd event going on. I don't know. I remember driving down to Brownsville, Texas with my buddy Silas when he was younger. We went to the Brownsville Zoo in June, and it's a little toasty in June in Brownsville, Texas. Those poor animals. The gorillas were just like not even moving. Like they were like, yeah, you can look at us, but it's hot. And at that time they had a Komodo dragon on display, which was pretty cool. But it was a really nice zoo. And I remember we ate cheesesteaks, and I accidentally locked my keys in the truck with the truck running because I'm a genius. I feel like I've told you this story recently. Two guys came out from the locksmith service, and one guy popped my lock in about 3 seconds and only charged me $20. I thought that was a pretty good deal. And then I tipped them both deer. Why do you wait for a truck to come? Just one. I would never expect deer to be over here. I've never seen deer in this area before. Now I know. Well, today's nature drive, we've gotten 1 turtle and 1 deer. Marlon Perkins would be proud. Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. When we were down in Brownsville, we also went to South Padre Island, and we looked at the lighthouse in Port Isabel, and Went into some of the big souvenir shops, just massive souvenir shops with giant gorillas and volcanoes and dinosaurs outside. Really cool tourist traps. As long as you know they're tourist traps ahead of time, you don't mind going in and looking around. There's the HEB property right there, where HEB employees can stay free of charge, from what I understand. Well, do you guys hear any big trucks? I don't hear any. Nope, nothing. Let's make a left here. Make a left on Fulton Beach Road, if we can find it. There it is. There it is. What's that from? That Pixar movie, Ice Age. The scary saber-toothed tiger, who I believe was voiced by Dennis Leary, is trying to play with a baby, peekaboo with the baby, and he keeps going, there she is, and it just keeps scaring the baby. We got a dog. Can we add that to our wildlife total? We've got 2 dogs. 2 dogs, 1 turtle, 1 deer. Well, thank you, ladies. We got waves. Woohoo. Let's see if our casita is here. At Kon-Tiki Beach, our casita is here. There's our casita, kids, straight ahead. A casita is a type of trailer made famous. Look at the beautiful palm trees on the right. I wonder what kind of palm trees they are. I saw in my friend's channel, The Foothills of Appalachia, the wife, Angel, got a palm tree. And she's not quite sure what kind of palm tree it is. And she's going to Google and take suggestions on how to plant a palm tree. The only thing I know about palm trees is they need excellent drainage on their soil, which I'm sure if you Google it, it'll tell you just that. We're on Fulton Beach Road, and we're in Rockport, Texas. What do you call a pretty ghost? What do you call a pretty ghost? Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. That one's so dumb, I like it. That's for all you ghost hunters out there. I used to watch that TV show, Ghost Hunters, just like I used to watch Finding Bigfoot. And then I realized they're the same show over and over again. Just like I always watched the Curse of Oak Island. And I'll still watch clips from time to time. But yeah. They haven't found anything. Oh, we found a nail. Oh, it's a square nail. That means it's old. Ooh. Where's the treasure? I really think if there ever was a treasure there, it's long gone. What looks really good, I've seen clips on, is the new Kevin Costner series on history. I forget what it's called, but it looks good. I can Google that too. It's about frontier life, Western life, expansion. And he does a really good job narrating. I like Kevin Costner. Maybe not the Wyatt Earp movie, which came out as the same time as Tombstone. There's another doggy. Out for a little walkie walk this morning. Hey, buddy. There's another doggy in a golf cart. He's out for a drive this morning. dogs, 1 turtle, and 1 deer. What side of the road are you on, sweetheart? You're on the outside, so I'll go inside here. Go slow, give you lots of room. We're avoiding the sun, that's a good thing. It's a nice little lookout tower. So there's a sign on the right. We're just entering Fulton, Texas. Like that little sitting place, private property though. They do have signs on the little pond on the right here that I showed a couple weeks ago. Alligator signs. And I never saw them here before, so that must be a new thing. Thank you, lady. We got a wave. She's a nice lady. She's like, thanks for not running me over. And I'm like, thank you. You are welcome. Excuse me. You sound like a congressman. Time for a sip. My agenda today will be get this video posted, take drugs, a lot of people fishing, little baby on the fishing pier there, be careful little child, because that's only like 6 inches of water. Another dog, another dog. Alright, so dogs win today. You hear that, cats? Dogs win today. 7:59, guys. Another dog. Oh. This is like the new Water Street. A dog taking a dump. Sweet. Straining. Straining. That dog needs more fiber. He's probably listening to Salt and Pepper. Push it real good. Quality in. Not too many people out driving today. Golf cart, fishing. Snagged on a rock. Yep. Here's another golf cart. Fishing. 3 people fishing. Yep. Coming up on these rusty shacks that I showed you a little while ago. They're great for photos. Here's the oyster company on the left that used to be the Oyster Bar. And before that, it was Alice Faye's. Alice Faye's when they moved to a bigger location. I always like the small location where the Sugar Shack is now. Well, there's cars behind us, but the speed limit's 25, and I'm actually going 25, so they can pass right here if they want to. I see a car and a truck behind us. We'll be okay. Maybe we'll cut through Fulton Harbor up here and take a look at the boats. See what everyone's doing, see if they need any help. We've been to the harbor about 100 times now. We should be experts, right? We should be able to coach people. Here's someone walking with coffee. They got their coffee probably down at the duck blind. She was eyeballing us. She was ready to fight. I like that. She's not taking any of our crap. There's another couple with coffee. Oh, this makes me want coffee. I like to get all my bad habits out of the way early in the morning. A monster and a coffee. What's going on today at the Fulton Convention Center? Let's turn in. So I think it was last weekend or the weekend before they had like a little fishing show here with fishing vendors and lectures. My friend Pat King said he went to 3 lectures in 3 days. Get some fishing tips. Well, I'm assuming it was fishing. It could have been about boating. this is Fulton Harbor. Let me roll down that window and then roll it up again to get the condensation off of it. My passenger side window fogged up. There's someone fishing right at the bait shop. There you go. There's a little boy with grandpa. Okay. Today we're going to teach our kids how to walk out in front of moving trucks. What's going on? People double parking, picking up bait. Pretty common at the bait shop. Sorry, I'm just keeping my head on the swivel, seeing what's going on around here. There's the inn at Fulton Harbor. She's out walking, but she doesn't have coffee or a dog. Is that legal? Where's a policeman when you need one, huh? Driving through beautiful downtown Fulton. Beachwear and gifts on the right. Charlotte Plumbers on the left. That blue building up on the left is the Sugar Shack that was formerly Alice Faye's. That's how old we are. We talk about where stuff used to be. Community parking on the right. Bench warmers on the left. Who Dat on the left. Gin Bob's Barbecue. Really good barbecue there on the right. Seaworthy on the left. What's this little bar place called? They have live music on the right. I don't see a name written anywhere for that place. Probably huge right in front of me. I know this is Lulu's up on the right there. Cheryl's is on the left. Fulton Inn on the left. Boiling Pot on the right. And now we are officially, boom, out of Fulton, Texas. Back in Rockport. You can kind of make up Fulton Manson. There's a doggy. He should have got a dachshund. Because then he could have wore a cowboy hat. And I could yell out the window, "Get along, little doggy. Get along, little doggy." Very nice. Driving by Fulton Mansion. I think it's going to be a hot day, guys, but it's beautiful right now. That's all you can ask for on a Sunday drive. How's your coffee? Is your coffee hot? You need a second cup? What do we got? I see one dog, two dogs. Oh, she got two dogs. They are gorgeous. Puppies. I got to see Raina yesterday, my friend Steve and Sharon's dog. She got to have double treats. She's always happy to see me because she knows I got a bag of dog treats in the truck. Speed limit's still 25. We're going 26. Slow down, Dennis. Slow down, you wild man. I think we're going to go get some gasoline. They are doing a hell of a job on Allegro North there on the left. They're re-landscaping it. There's a dog on the far right. We're going to go over a bridge, guys. Little canal bridge here. Yeah, a few months back they changed the speed limit to 25 miles an hour on this road. And if you want to really piss off the people behind you, drive 25 miles an hour. No one behind me at the moment, but I think it used to be 30 or 35. Rockport Cemetery. But like I said, I think we're going to go get gas. Stopped at the HEB this morning. There's more people fishing on the left. Just one guy. There's a guy I see running every morning at Rockport Beach. And he's a little heavy. Was heavier last year when I noticed him, but he's running it off. He's actually like running like a jog, which is good for him, great. But one day I saw him go through the restricted area, and then I lost all respect for the guy. If you mess with the black skimmers, you lose my respect. I think these people have their walking and running courses plotted off, and including the circle. So when they close down a portion of the circle, they're like, well, I don't have time to figure out my new running path. I'm cutting right through here. Even though there's barriers that tell you not to do that there. It's okay, you're entitled, you do your thing. Walgreens on the left, guys, CVS on the right. Green light for us. Nothing's coming. We're going to get in this lane and establish the lane. Use our turn signals to transfer to this lane. And then we'll go into HEB and get some gasoline. $2.45 here at HEB. So, not bad. We'll take it. We don't have a choice, right? We want to go somewhere, we got to pay the price. Hey guys, I'm going to pump gas. You guys go have a great Sunday. Thanks for riding along today. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching.